Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be a swatch video and a review on the brand new Makeup Geek Iconic lipsticks. I feel like I had a spit bubble the entire time I was doing that first sentence. I probably did, sorry about that. Makeup Geek just came out with a few different lip launches and I'm really excited about them. I was gonna try to do all three of them in one video, but that would end up being like probably over 50 lipsticks and I don't think my lips can handle that. Like I just did 20 and they're still feeling pretty bad. So if you want to see the other lipsticks that they came out with, they're like a liquid lipstick type thing. One is a matte and then one is like a cream formula. If you want to see separate videos on those two, let me know in the comments down below and I will get to that after these guys. So the majority of this video is going to be swatches of all 20 shades on myself, but then at the end I'm going to do a review. But before I get started, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the lipsticks. First up, there are 20 shades. You can see them all here. There are two finishes. One is shine and one is matte. And they are $15 each, which some of you guys might be like, that's kind of expensive for like Makeup Geek products. But I know that Marlena goes into detail about why she made them that price in her video on these, if you guys want to check that out. And I really do think, like, spoiler alerts, I think that these are worth it. I don't think that's asking too much for these. The packaging is awesome, and the formula is even better. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. On their website, it says that the tube weight is 2 grams or 0.7 ounces. All of these lipsticks are cruelty-free and vegan, and they are talc and paraben-free. And then you can see the full ingredient listing on their website if you want to. Oh yeah, and also this little packaging that they came in. Here's the lid for it. You can purchase this. It's like your own little lipstick box. I already got mine dirty. Typical. And this storage box is $13. You can apparently buy these all in a bundle, like the box and then all of the lipsticks, but I think that's sold out right now. Excuse me. So I'm just going to get into the swatches and I will have little notes at the bottom of each screen when I'm swatching a lipstick to tell you guys whether they're a matte finish or a shine finish. Alright, let's move on to the swatches and then we'll get to the review. Alright you guys, so those were all 20 swatches of the new Makeup Geek Iconic lipsticks. I can honestly say right off the bat that these are like 99% amazing. I haven't found a lipstick recently that I've loved as much as these, and I think that these are definitely going to be my favorite new matte formula at least. I was picking through, like when I was done swatching each one, I had a pile of my favorites and then ones that I liked and then ones that I didn't like. My favorites honestly ended up being like all of the matte shades, so I'm not going to list them all off right now, but I will list them all in the description box if you're interested. So I definitely do prefer the mattes over the shines, which I'll get to those in a second, but the mattes just felt so good and moisturizing almost on my lips, which is surprising because a lot of matte lipsticks can feel even just like a little bit dry, but these did not feel dry at all, like not even 1%. They made my lips look really soft too. Like when I was applying them, I noticed that they looked like velvety. I don't know, my lips are really dry too, so that's impressive that they did not make my lips look crusty. And I did like all of the matte colors. I think the whole color selection in these is really great, by the way. I have read a few comments from people that don't like the color selection, which is fine, like I get that, but to me, I think they did a really good job picking out the colors. I do wish that there was like one more light browny, everyday nude matte color. Like there's some pinks and purples, but I wish there was like maybe one more nude. But other than that, I think it's really fun. They have the kind of out there colors, like there's some taupey gray ones, the orange, the purples. I think it's cool. I think they did a good job. So as far as the shines, I did have one shine that was in my favorites bundle, but other than that, like I'm just not really a shine finish kind of person. You guys probably know this by now. I tend to really lean towards matte finishes. I mean, this one's a gloss and I really like it. I like how most of them look, but in terms of which one I'm gonna reach for, it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be a matte. I just feel like with those you don't have to like touch them up as much throughout the day and you don't have to worry about your hair getting stuck to them as much. Like the glossy shiny ones definitely feel more creamy, and like even applying them they can tend to be a little bit messy just because they are so creamy, but I know that people that do like the shine finish are going to love these. They're pigmented, they're smooth, they look great. It's just personal preference that I'm like not drawn towards that finish over matte. But overall, these are extremely pigmented, as you could see when I was swatching them, especially the mattes. Like I did not have to go, I think maybe with the orange one I had to do maybe 2 layers, but other than that, all of them was just like swiping it on and it was perfect. Perfect pigmentation and opacity. And then for the most part, the shines were that way too. I think maybe like half of them or most of them I had to apply like 2 layers of, but that's typically what happens with a shine finish lipstick, I think. And then as far as like the packaging goes and the shape and everything, this is my favorite shape of lipstick. I think like the main reason that I don't wear lipsticks that are like this normal bullet is because they're too big and I don't have big lips. Like mine are pretty thin, so it's hard for me to apply like your average everyday bullet lipstick, but these are smaller and they're more precise, and I didn't have to use a lip liner or anything like that, which I normally do have to with lipsticks, but these just went on super easily. And then as far as the packaging, I love how they have the colors up top. I like this mostly for like storage purposes at home. If you have this many lipsticks, like 20 lipsticks, you don't want to have to like pop open every cap if you're looking for like that one pink, especially if you don't have the names memorized. So I like being able to see the colors before you pick them up, even though I noticed that these colors aren't perfectly matched to the actual lipstick, but you still get the gist of it. Like you still can see this one and be like, oh yeah, that's the orange. Obviously, it just makes it easier to pick them out. And then I really like the packaging itself. It's really nice and snug. A lot of lipsticks I have, I'm afraid to travel with or like throw in my bag because I'm afraid that the cap will pop off and just go crazy in my purse, but I know that these probably won't do that, and it's just really pretty. It's like a nice shiny gunmetal finish. Sleek. I love it. Okay, that being said, there was one lipstick that I did not like, and I bet you guys can guess what color it is. It was Naive, which is the lightest. I think this was the first one I swatched. This is the like light nude peachy shine finish lipstick. I did not like this. I never like those light colors for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys experience this too, but these light colors accentuate every single dry patch in my lips and just make me look disgusting. So I don't know. I think that other people could get away with wearing this, but I just don't think I can. Other than that, I love these so much, and I really think that you guys will too. I always suggest though, like if you are planning on getting some lipsticks that you see in swatch videos, watch more than one. Like get more than just my opinion, because I don't know, just do your research when it comes to anything makeup related, but I know a lot of people are picky about lipsticks too and definitely have like different opinions and likes and dislikes and formulas. If you do want to go ahead and buy these, maybe try one of each formula and see which one you like more before you like jump to the whole bundle set. But I really do think that these are going to be universally loved. They're just wonderful. Like, I knew that these were going to be good, but they're even better than I was expecting. Alright you guys, so that is it for the video. I hope that this was helpful to you if you are planning on getting some of these lipsticks. Let me know which ones were your favorites or which ones you're planning on getting, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!